going on, UH fans? This is the Cowboy Drewski Huxley here to do the recap for UHW's Havok from last night. Of course, I already said myself, I'm Drewski Huxley, alongside the lovely Miss Maxine Darkwatch. How you doing, Maxine?
Pretty darn good. How about yourself, Drew?
I can't complain too much. Well, I heard we had a really exciting match going on, some excited matches going on that happened up yesterday. Is that right?
Absolutely, just like always. The first match that started the show was Tommy McGregor facing Wolfgang Metal. Wolfgang started the match with a few standard hits and strikes, though Tommy would gain the advantage and started targeting Wolfgang's knee. He would then try the figure four to soften it up even further. Wolfgang, on the other hand, managed to wrench control from Tommy at that point. Both men were going at it with Wolfgang in control, even applying the sleeper hold on the submission specialist, though Tommy was able to fight out of it and continued his attack. The Rocker would then take over again and take it to him. He would slam Tommy on the ground, though it took a lot out of him, and Tommy followed it up with a Shining Wizard. Towards the end, Tommy hooked in the battered Mars bar and made Wolfgang tap out.
Wow, battered Mars bar? That just makes me hungry for candy now. I ain't gonna lie. Just make me hungry for candy. I ain't gonna lie there. Huh? Just a little bit. I may have to go to the store and go get myself a little Kit Kat or something later on. But anyways, second matchup, we had Justine Time taking on Jadzia Thruxton. The two women started up with a lockup, and Jadzia wound up getting her attack on Justine. The biker would not let up whatsoever on her. She wound up coming off the ropes with a high knee, knocking Justine straight to the canvas. After a few vicious stomps by Jadzia, she tried to choke out Justine, holding it to almost the full 5 count. She wound up falling at the first pin of the match, but Justine kicked out at 2. Jadzia would then continue on to the onslaught on her stomach, and she would break out of the hold and try for the figure 4, but Jadzia would drag herself to the ropes, breaking the hold, and so the action wound up continuing on outside the ring, and Justine would wind up hitting Jadzia with the RAF, the Royal Air Force. Jadzia would then come back with a series of punches, and she threw Justine back into the ring. Everyone thought Jadzia had the match wrapped up as she climbed the turnbuckle, waiting for Justine to get back to her feet. But as Jadzia launched herself at Justine, Justine would counter with a snapmare and continue on to win the match with a sonic screwdriver. Needless to say, she wound up... Go ahead.
You gotta love the fact that Justine has a definite reference to Doctor Who in her moveset, don't you?
You just gotta think that she might have, exterminated her opponent.
As many friends, you can do all those voices too.
As many friends as I have that are into Doctor Who, trust me, it's been nothing but freaking tea, pears, jammy dodgers, sonic screwdrivers. It's been pretty crazy.
Anyway, continuing on, our third match was for the UHW Women's Championship. Our champion, Anarchy Fang, defended her title against Intervention's own Trisha Stratus Easterwood. Trish would be accompanied to the ring by her husband, Vince, and fellow Intervention member, Izzy Kessel. And please excuse all the stuttering and stammering. Anarchy would have her wife Crimson with her at ringside. The match would get underway as the ladies locked up. Trisha would try to take the early advantage, but Anarchy would power her way to a quick pin, which Trisha would break out of easily. Trish would come back strong and try for a pin of her own, but Anarchy rolled out at 2. Anarchy seemed to get distracted by Vince on the outside for a minute. Anarchy seemed to get distracted by Vince for a minute, which gave Trish time to get herself back up and bring Anarchy's attention back to the ring. Anarchy would launch herself at Trish with a flying hurricanrana, which Trish quickly countered with a punt to Anarchy's stomach, stopping her momentum. It seemed that the White Angel, as I will call her, would have the match and title in the bag as she continued attacking Anarchy. As she continued, her trainer Izzy made the comment that she thought that Trishie was letting the hatred take over too much. At this point, Anarchy had had enough of the games, putting Trish into a sleeper hold, and Trish had to tap out. Anarchy won the match and retained her title. To the shock of the crowd, Izzy walked away, leaving Trish in the ring with just Vince.
Say what? She walked away?
Yeah, I have no idea what's getting into her as of late.
Goodness gracious goodness. Well, hopefully we can find something to snap her out of it, know what I mean? Alrighty, we'll see. After we came back from the sponsors, we saw Wolfie Kessel accompanied by Izzy Kessel and Maxine Darkwatch coming down to the ring. Wolfie proceeded to call out Kieran Darkwatch to confront him on his treatment of Maxine here as of late. Kieran came out with Rosa, his client, by his side. When asked why he didn't just grant Maxine the one thing she wanted, a divorce, he would say that marriages don't fail, wives do, causing the Kessels and most of the crowd to fly into a rage with a lot of name-calling and threats all around. I give you full credit for putting up with that shit, Maxine. That's just crazy.
Yeah, he's been a dick lately.
Yeah, he has. Anyways, later on, though, Elias would wind up breaking in by the way of the commentators and informed everyone in the ring that Wolfie would get his shot at Kieran, that would be for the #1 contendership to the United Universal Championship. If Izzy could defeat Rosa in the ring, which seemed to please Izzy a little too much, we had our main event set up as Izzy Kessel versus Rosalind went underway. You want me to finish this one up, or do you want to take this one, Maxine?
Yeah, you keep going.
As you wish. Well, okay, so Rosa wound up starting up the match, running down the ramp and sliding in the ring, only to be stopped with a Luthez press from Izzy. Throughout the entire match, it was a trade-off, back and forth, back and forth. Izzy, however, worked mainly on Rosa, though. As my phone goes off, I apologize for that. In the end, Rosa had a bit of an advantage, throwing Izzy into the corner and using a series of martial arts kicks, which she followed up with a corner 10 punch, but Izzy managed to counter out of that. She followed up with a neck wrench, which Rosa made one last try of a comeback, but was caught off with a back rake, and then Izzy managed to finish off Rosa with her finisher, the dirty bitch, right? Is that right? Dirty bitch? Dirty B, gotcha. Kieran tried to stop the pin from Izzy, but was stopped by Wolfie and allowed Izzy to get the 3 counts. So now the main question is, who's going to be the #1 contender for the United Universal Championship? And what the hell was the deal with Izzy leaving Trisha from behind? Find out these questions and more as UHW proudly presents DNA. I think that's about right. Is that right? Is that good?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. Well, enjoy the show, folks. This is Drewski Huxley along with Maxine Darkwatch.
And we'll catch you at the show.